Loud, chaotic and aggressive. Heavy metal fans are angry, rowdy people, right? Wrong. Metalheads are actually some of the happiest and most peaceful people around. It's even scientifically proven that listening to heavy metal has a positive impact on mental health. How's that, you ask? Well, reason number one is that metalheads feel like they're part of one big community. And what better place to see that than in metal mecca Wacken. The small town in Schleswig-Holstein, northern Germany, is home to just 2,000 people. But in August every year, metal fans from around the world flock to Wacken. Some 75,000 have been waiting for this moment. The opening of the so-called Promised Land.
We're really grateful that you've been so loyal to Wacken and to our crew, to our artists. So we're really proud that you're all here. And now it's open the gate!
I'm not joking, I'm crying, guys, because it's so emotional for me.
Look at that guy, look at that
really
guy,
amazing.
he's kissing the ground.
Yeah.
He's crying. Don't have any words.
These tough-looking metal fans aren't afraid to express their emotions as they share a moment of communal joy.
I've done other big festivals, but Wacken, that's really huge. People, everyone is friendly, everything is awesome, and feels like a family of 75,000 people. That's awesome.
Wacken is the promised land.
It's so friendly, everyone's always really welcoming, and it's different from festivals in the UK. Festivals in the UK can be a bit erratic and a bit, it's not very nice really, and here it's always really warm.
We feel that there is truly harmony, there is friendship, there is brotherhood at the festival.
And how do the locals feel about a horde of partygoers invading their little town every year?
They're all nice people, even though they get a bit tipsy. It's nice to have them here, but it's also nice when they leave, too.
I always say these are the most lovable people you'll ever find. They all stick up for each other and help each other out. There are no brawls. It's just great.
Sounds like the metalheads have swept the locals off their feet and that they really are happier people. But why would heavy metal of all genres have such easygoing fans? Why not folk music or some other genre? Is there something special about metal? It might have to do with reason number two. Metal provides an outlet for stress and anger.
I'm convinced that metal elicits an effect in us that the ancient Greeks knew about and used in Greek tragedies. It's this theory of catharsis. You can translate that very roughly as cleansing.
The theory of catharsis originated with Aristotle's theory of tragedy. The ancient Greeks held the view that the audience sympathises with the protagonist in his fate to cleanse themselves of negative emotions, such as fear, anger and grief.
The exciting thing about metal music is that it ventures into very dark places, more than other genres. On the one hand, you've got this very aggressive, often fast, bass-dominant music, which I think is unique to metal. On the other, there's very little other music whose lyrics speak of murder, manslaughter, death and the devil. That's why I think this music can elicit this cleansing effect.
Deswegen gerade diese Musik geeignet ist, diesen reinigenden Effekt auszulösen.
Nico Rose is one of the leading experts for positive psychology in Germany. Metal musicians affirm his theory of heavy metal's cleansing effect, such as the members of the Ukrainian band IT.
I can compare it with the people who study something like sport like box. Most of people who are boxing, they are very polite, gently people in their regular life because all their aggression they let at the trainings. So maybe the same thing happens with the rock music. You listen very powerful, aggressive sounds. After that, you don't need an aggression in your regular life. It's just you put it there, you canalize it in some kind of way. You don't let your aggression on your family, on your friends. You just listen to her music. You let all aggression there, and in your regular life, you're just a normal person. I guess it works like that.
Heavy metal then can function as a kind of safe space. Negative emotions can be let loose on stage or in the mosh pit, and it does look more fun and more liberating than a therapy session. Which brings us to reason number 3. Metal leads to feelings of joy and empowerment. A team of researchers at Macquarie University's Music Lab in Sydney ran a study to see if fans of death metal music had become desensitised to violence. The researchers' findings:
We found that in fact the bias is the same for fans and non-fans of violent music, which suggests that there is no desensitisation to violence among fans of death metal music. They're just as empathetic. They're just as sensitive to violent depictions. They care just as much about violence outside of the musical context.
To outsiders, heavy metal may well sound aggressive and intimidating, but from their study, the Australian research team concluded that when metal fans hear aggressive metal, they themselves are not feeling aggressive. On the contrary.
The fans are really only extracting the positive qualities of that music and transforming it into an empowering experience.
According to the study, metal actually makes people happy. But there's a catch. Metal primarily makes its own fans happy. To everyone else, it can indeed sound intimidating, which negates the positive effect. But don't worry, fans of other genres can experience the healing effects of their own music. Researchers in Montreal conducted a study in 2021 and found that music has a great effect on the brain's reward system. When we listen to our own favourite music, the same areas of the brain are activated as when we consume narcotics. To sum up, the power of music is great, and especially the power of heavy metal. The metalhead community sees itself as one big family. Everyone gets on, and whenever necessary, any aggression or other negative vibes can be headbanged into oblivion.
Does heavy metal make you happy, or is it just noise? Let us know in the comments and hit the subscribe button for more Arts Unveiled.